everybody! Sorry, I did not mean to yell in your ear. Welcome back to Mass Effect Resume 2. Mass Effect 2, where we're going to be doing the it's Livestream part 24, where we're going to be doing the loyalty mission for Samara. That is our next on the list, and this one's going to be a creepy one. So that's what's going to be really fun. This one's going to be a really creepy mission. So yeah. And I'm still working on Farming Simulator, so that's most definitely still going on. There was a chance today that I was going to have to go into work because someone's daughter had surgery and she's having issues. Her temp won't go down, but they think she has a fever. They think she has like a viral infection, so that's what's affecting her overall. So yeah.
Yes. I should be going.
Need anything else, let me know.
So yeah, that's pretty much what possibly would have happened, was me going into work to cover her shift because of her daughter. But most likely it's not going to be happening. But there's always a chance. There's always a chance. Don't ever count it out. There's always a chance. So yeah. So yeah, that. Oh, we're gonna be doing the, like I said, the loyalty mission for Samara. Get some stuff sorted out here on the live stream. Okay. Everything looks like it's going the way it should. I need to bring up the live chat here. There we go.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay. I'm going to talk to you about Thane, though, first.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
That'll be all.
Out there, Shepard.
I just wanted to flirt with you for a little bit, but it's not going to work. Oh. Look how good he looks. I like the white suit, but I like that a lot better. That's a lot cooler. Why would you ever do that to Miranda? Why would you ever put armor on that body? So we got to do the loyalty mission for Samara. We're getting really close to actually beating the story for this. I got a new message from my private terminal. Okay, that's what I was going to look at. Nope, I wanted to look at unread messages. Pleasure to meet you, Vosnor. Yep. Okay. Still alive. Greetings, Commander. Not completely sure to get to you. Thanks, Samara. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's go make our rounds. Damn it. Okay. We don't need to talk to, let's go down, talk in engineering, go talk to everybody. Just to make sure that we're all on the same page. Talk to everybody before we do. I think is going to be the last. I think is the last loyalty mission. Report cargo. Let's go talk to Grunt real quick.
Shepard.
Just checking in.
Master, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Shepard. Okay, we'll go over here.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
You in, Tally?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Oh, cool.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
Remember, I'm your boss.
You know, beating your superior officer at poker would be a bad career move.
Yeah, okay.
You can't push him into submission. Yeah, 500 credits.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Go down here and check on Jack. Just to see what happens, who knows.
Fuck off!
Just okay. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. Okay, that's everybody. I talked to yes, yeah. I haven't talked to Zaid actually.
What's this area of the ship?
I don't care.
That's all for now.
Back for another lesson. Tough fight on horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out.
I just walked away. Yep. There's Thane.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk.
Certainly.
Look how cool that fucking suit is.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. A stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the back of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes? When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, and the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
I don't really see that as a waste of time. I mean, I kind of see it more of a like, hey, you know, you're telling me about yourself. Men's restroom. Ah.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. You broke it off with Jack. I don't know what to say. That seemed about as safe as mooning a Krogan. I'd advise caution. It's really weird to see Miranda smiling while she's working. And it's all because of you. Be gentle with the shepherd.
Oh, cool.
I am glad I joined your team. It has been too long since I traveled with companions. When the time comes, I will do whatever is necessary.
You're an important part of this crew, Samara.
It is my honor. Also, there is a matter I need to discuss. When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in med lab while
Cry me a river, you complaining person.
And I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
You either get stuck in your past or forget it and move on.
I am not stuck in my past. I am out to rectify it. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Bringing me that ice brandy was above and beyond, Commander. Thank you. Won't you reconsider and join me? I'd rather not have to drink it alone.
I'll take a rain check.
I'll be here if you change your mind.
Okay. Go over and talk to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. I'm dealing with a few loose ends for Cerberus. We haven't had much free time lately. But I haven't forgotten our earlier discussion. I think we're crazy, but I haven't forgotten. Assuming you're still interested.
Oh, I'm definitely interested.
Glad to hear it. I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
Okay. That's nice to know.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. But I haven't forgotten our earlier discussion. I think we're crazy. Assuming you're still interested.
Oh, I'm definitely interested.
Glad to hear it. I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
Okay. Well, we just pretty much flirted with her to a point to where she's going to give herself to us. Let's go talk to the main man. Badass.
Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Talk to you later, badass. I mean, Garrus.
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Back to work.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need me.
Let's go up front and talk to these guys.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms recovered by Cerberus.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization. Just putting it out there.
Just putting it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
The Reapers are millions of years more advanced than us. How can you affect them?
It appears that my design includes hardware recovered from the wreckage of Sovereign. These systems contain cyber warfare attack programs of considerable sophistication. I have allocated most of my processing power to analyzing them.
If this thing starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction, then I got shotgun on the first lifeboat, okay?
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright, well. That's what she's gonna say, that's what she's gonna say. You know, whatever. Alright. Let's move along and let's go do Samara's loyalty mission. Leave orbit. We gotta go to Omega. Let's it says planet rich. Let's go to those 3 planets real quick. I don't know if they're the same one, but there's platinum rich planet. Let's go there. We'll just go ahead and go there.
Launching probe. Probe launch.
Jeez. Oh my God. This is rich as shit! There we go.
Launching probe.
Nice. Okay, let's back out of here. Iridium. Rich planet. Oh, there we go. Palladium and iridium. Jeez, that's platinum. That's not even iridium. Son of a bitch. There we go.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
Wait, what was that? I maybe I was just seeing things.
Probe away. Probe away.
Jeez.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Depleted, it says. Okay, and I think we have to go down this way. Yeah, right here. Get it! Let's go!
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Holy shit, that's way high. So that right there is probably going to bring me down.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe away.
I bet there's going to be another massive spike somewhere of something. Like right there. It'll say depleted after this. Has to. It's just poor. So there's one more thing. That's good enough for me. Okay.
Only half our fuel remains.
I know, Edie. Shut your mouth. Oops. I did not mean to do that at all. But it just happened, so. Yep. You know how it is, right? Right? Please tell me you know how it is. Okay. Help Samara. Dock on Omega. Probably gonna go talk to what's her name? The one who quote unquote runs Omega. Oh boy, that was a good stretch. That was a good stretch. There we go. I had to pop my knuckle. Let's look at this amazing... We'll bring Samara and Garrus. Because she has to... She's going to probably have to speak for herself. Is my guess.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Why can't I think of her name?
Arya's expecting me.
Oh, Arya, yeah. Oops. Trying to multitask right now. I think she's... Oh, I gotta go up here and up to the back. Okay.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Bloodpack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories. Especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
If Arya wants my help, she'd better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my help.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Wasn't expecting to do this, but it says downstairs. So downstairs.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Well, I figured he would be downstairs. I guess maybe we went the wrong way. I don't know. I assume.
Do you know a Solarian named Ish?
I know of him.
He's collecting information about you. Plans to sell it to the highest bidder.
I have no secrets.
None at all? Take a look at this data.
What? Where did you get this? This is privileged information.
I'm not sure Arya would approve of this kind of behavior.
Arya doesn't need to know, does she?
You'll find out, one way or another. Or are you forgetting what she's capable of?
What do you want from me?
Clean up your own mess. Get rid of Ish.
Solarian's a dead man. Thank you for the heads up.
What do you need?
Take a look at this data pad.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was down. Whatever you need will come out on its own.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi.
I knew it.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
I understand Patriarch's still in residence in Afterlife.
I'm working on it.
So he's downstairs. No. Okay. To lower level. Okay, so Savet, how's it going? I'm actually doing Samara's loyalty mission, but I'm doing kind of like a small side mission because the side mission is like about a Krogan patriarch, but there he is, dumbass.
He said he had close family. He'll just want revenge. Kill the family first, then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the patriarch. Aria's patriarch.
Nice.
What do you want?
San Andreas is like one of the best games.
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
I can't wait to get in San Andreas. It's gonna be fantastic to play that.
She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Well, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Aria might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Why do they call you Patriot?
Yeah, Vice City's really fun, but I think San Andreas just offers more when it comes to different different areas of the map, different terrains that you can experience, and different cultures that are in the game. I think that's one of the biggest things I like about it, is that there's
A Krogan as old as you.
there's a city life, there's a country life, there's a desert, there's I don't know, it just, and then you've got 3 cities. You got San Francisco, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles. I mean, that is awesome, in my opinion. That's great. I love that they do that.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
You allow Aria to protect you like you're her pet? I thought you were a Krogan.
Aria let me live. She gave me a position of honor as her advisor.
She gave you a position of comfort.
Just wait until GTA 6 comes out, then you'll have, most likely have a remade, brand new story for Vice City.
But perhaps it is not too late to die.
So that'd be really cool.
Perhaps these assassins will remember my name. Farewell, human. Thank you.
I'm excited about GTA 6, but I'm not don't think about it every day like a lot of people do. I'm excited by GTA 6 for the just because of the fact that GTA 5 was so successful and it became so boring and so empty and so just blech. Because you're playing a game from... We're still playing a game that was made 11 years ago. I mean, that game, the first trailer for that game came out on in 2011 and it was released in 2013. Yes, Leslie Benzie, especially him, when he left, things kind of went downhill. But Red Dead Redemption 2, that game was immensely fantastic for the single player experience. The online is just eh.
I heard my old friend Patriarch died. Went out in a blaze of glory. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I couldn't stand by and watch you coddle him like a pet. He was better than that.
He was. No one has challenged me the way he did centuries ago. Perhaps it is better this way. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache.
But see, ever since, because I agree with you, ever since they left, it turned into microtransactions, and I was like, ugh, gross.
What's the catch?
No catch. I don't need it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Whatever you find,
It might not be.
to deal with.
It might not be. San Andreas will be always be my favorite, because that's the one that provided the absolute most variety when it came to GTA game. I still think San Andreas is better than 5 for sure.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's... Just don't waste my time.
We friendly enough to
You're
talk about
reaching
it.
back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you.
So why keep it secret?
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers. A few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past?
I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy. You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up?
I lean toward a particular...
Oh yeah, I'd say probably the best thing that GTA 4 did compared to San Andreas was not just the looks of the game, but the overall detail that they put into the game was immaculate. It was quite the amazing experience at the time. And but every single GTA, my cousin is actually friends with a guy who used to work for Rockstar, and he said one of their mottos that they always said, because he stopped working for Rockstar, I think after 4 came out. He said when it comes to Rockstar, the way that they operate is they make a game, but that game is technically just a demo for the next one. Because they're literally always going to be making improvements, and they'll always make it better every single time. So, I think GTA 6 will be better, because they will be working with better technology than what they did from before. Because, one, GTA 4 should have been released on PS4, like this last-gen consoles, I guess you want Xbox One and PS4. And then GTA 5 should have been released on the PS5. You know, they should have taken longer for that stuff, but we should have had a GTA 6 by now. But the worst part about these definitive edition games that they released, it just came out to be like a...
Alright, I'll drop it.
Kind of like just a punch to the face, in my opinion. Kind of like they didn't give a shit about their customers.
And a sorry fugitive is hiding out.
You haven't taken... Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty...
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
But see, that's the thing though too, is that when you said GTA 4 did some things better than San Andreas, you could do the exact, you could literally say the same thing for every single GTA game that has come after. Now 4 and GTA 5, 4 and 5 really compete with the detail that each game has and what other games do, what other games don't. But 3, Vice City, will always have done more things and better things and improved upon things than GTA 3. San Andreas, the same thing over Vice City. GTA 4, same thing over San Andreas. 5, same thing over 4. Every game will have its own... Oh yeah, for sure. Especially ragdoll characters. What was it? Oh, in GTA 3, or GTA, what was it? 5. GTA 4, when actually when things were going down and you were in a car chase or whatever, and you ran into something, you shoot out the front windshield. That barely ever happens in 5. Like, ever. There's just a lot of things that are more refined, more detail that's been put into the games. That have made it better overall, and every single GTA has always been an improvement over the last, but GTA 5 just wasn't my favorite. The story was fine, but it's not a lasting memory. I don't even remember any missions from 5.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone, then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
I saved you a lot of trouble. You should be grateful.
Grateful? Huh. Now I get to deal with the slavers complaining about the reduction in their crops. But that I can handle.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. With the way those Vorcha...
Yeah. There's a lot of detail
enough.
in GTA 4 especially. But if they make GTA 6, it'll come out for PS5 and Xbox. What's the new Xbox called? I can't remember what it's called. But the next PlayStation say now it's current gen, but current gen PlayStation and Xbox, they'll have everything set up and built for that. And I honestly don't think that they will...
Are the Vorcha going to be a problem?
I still don't think they will release the new games on PS4 and Xbox One. I just don't see how or why they would. I would think they should just build it and make it like ridiculous. Like when it comes to how amazing the game is and how great it looks, how great it plays, the just overall details about everything dealing with cars, guns, doesn't matter. I think they could do a really bang up job when it comes to making the games really good. So that's definitely one thing I think they could do is release it on the next gen stuff and make it to where you have to play it on the next gen stuff because it is so good, so powerful. The cool thing is too about when it comes to GTA 4, what was the one thing I always enjoyed? Oh, I think if you shoot the tires in GTA 4, you can actually see the air leak out of them. And there was something else. Oh yeah, and if you shoot anybody, they'll actually get back up. They'll get back up on a couple knees or whatever. They'll do the same thing that they did in Red Dead 2. They're way more detailed, way more thought out, and way more, fleshed out when it comes to the idea of the characters surviving. Because 3, Vice City and San Andreas, the enemies die so damn. They die so damn easily.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Uncarried. They were VIPs.
But the nice thing is, though, is that in 3, Vice City and San Andreas, you could actually this is just an example. You could shoot limbs off and you could shoot the heads off of people. 4, you couldn't do that. 5, you couldn't do that. Red Dead 2, you could do that. Let's go see if we can find any more things.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
I'm in the mood to spend some money.
There's a lot of stuff they've done in the past.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
Yeah, because Claude is actually in GTA San Andreas, by the way, too.
I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. Don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Did you ever play any of the Liberty City stories? Of the of GTA 4? Let's buy that. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Ragnar ship profiles.
Well, I know for GTA 4, it's the expansions for GTA 4. For Gaytoni, Lost and Damned. Was there just 2, or was it? I thought there was 3. Wasn't there 3 expansions? I thought there was. Why am I thinking of that there's 3? Yeah, the yeah, high def universe. Yep. Arya is actually pretty cute. I actually like looking at Arya.
What do you need?
Sorry fugitive is hiding out
I
here.
knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so...
You haven't taken steps to kill
Why
her.
would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking. Good luck finding her.
I thought you said tenements. I had to re-jog my brain. I'll have to take the little cruisers or whatever you want to say.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
End is nigh.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medic said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that...
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things. Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kiss tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. Now, sure, everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Close the holojournal.
This is Morinth's work. She is attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
She kills with sex, and I have no plans to sleep with her.
Perhaps you have a right to be glib, Shepard, but caution is wise here. Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
You sound like you're working your way toward an idea.
Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Neff made that. Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime. Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
End it now. There is an employee responsible for the death of Omega's public enemy #1. Eclipse and Bloodback representatives contest the claim, stating that no identifiable corpse remained, and thus no group can claim responsibility for Archangel's death, regardless.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horror fingers on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Veyenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Okay.
I love this place. I love everyone here.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's on it. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
Sounds simple enough. Why can't you do it?
I stare at monitors all day. I can't let Moiral die. It's
I
just
can do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lots of good cred hunting tonight. Hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Pink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad and we're about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? Human thinks he's a tough guy.
Tougher than you.
Damn! That was quite the beat 'em up, that's for sure.
The drinks here are so strong. I'm not complaining.
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Nah, I'm okay.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Halleck?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
What do you think about the violence in vids?
It seems fake to me. I don't see the point.
I sensed it. You're acquainted with the real thing.
As are you.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
If you're the strongest, you have the power.
That's certainly true. Among children.
Whoever wants it the most is willing to do anything for it. Has the power.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
I know you have a choice. I can't just say, nah, I'm not interested. Damn, I thought this was like a person.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him. I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
You compare us, but you're nowhere near my league.
So strong. I need this. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
I want you. I'd kill for you. Anything you want.
Shh, darling. Just relax and hear my words.
Morin!
Mother.
Do not call me that! I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me! Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. They are not ready to reveal this.
Oh boy.
So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morin.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Oh shit.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Damn. All right. Oh man.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human.
I have things to do.
Courteous.
God, he talks forever. Let's get out of here.
And shoot. Blight on galactic purity. You, sir. You are a blight. You. And you. You. And you. Protheans cast off the lesser races. The Krogan, the Vorja, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt and feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear. Let none in my sight continue to live, lest their impurity displease me. The word is clear on this race. Humans are the hands of the Reapers, here to commit the galaxy to ruin.
You're crazy.
Be gone! I cast you out into the cold black. I name you Uncle. Bring unto me the children, that I may watch them grow. Soldiers of the cause. The way is clear, my friends. Draw your weapons for the word, or face its terrible wrath. The end times will come, not with a bang, but with a sigh. Those who dip their extremities in the well of sin and vice must repent fire, oil, and gun. Let not fleshy friendships and base urges compel us to sin and neglect. The word makes its demands, and it demands obedience. And on this great station, there shall be rejected and the lesser races given their places in heaven. This shall be the beginning of the end. The end times are upon us. Repent and restore your souls to glory. Humans, a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You
The end is nigh. The end is nigh. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. We'll go talk to Samara after everything that has happened, to talk to her and see if she talks to us for any other reason. I don't know if she will or not, but we'll see.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Doing okay, okay. Drell's kid, Thane's kid.
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked, but mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat
I
the
trust you
Galactic.
implicitly. The moment I met you...
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about? Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Go talk to Samara. That's the right thing to do. Go talk to her and then we'll end the live stream. Oh, that's Thane. Sorry. Sorry, Thane. Sorry. There she is.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take. How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
Do you have any suggestions?
I believe I can use some of them.
Show me what it would take. Do you have any suggestions about using?
I believe I can use some of them.
Show me what it would take. Do you have any suggestions about using?
I have done what I can to increase our exploration capabilities.
I should go.
Of course.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. Do you have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Let's see what they've got.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the
My
best
old contact network often located rare equipment for me.
Let's see what they've got.
Something.
You mind if I ask you a few
questions?
Not at all. We need to have
my
the
old
best
contact network.
Let's see what they've got.
Okay. I think creates a shield that soaks huge amounts of damage. Alright, that is where we're going to end the live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm a non-profit YouTuber / streamer. I do this purely for fun. And Mass Effect 2 is a fantastic game, above and beyond. Amazing game, forever and always will be. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys all in the next live stream. And I just want to say thank you guys again so much for the 600 subscribers. It blows my mind. We're at 619 right now. So just the fact that you guys are subscribing shows me that you guys are enjoying my content, my channel, and I'm glad you guys are giving me a chance, and I will see you guys all in the next live stream.